Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Ben, welcome back to the channel. Behind me back there is Bandit, and today we're dusting off the cobwebs. We're going camping. It's been far too long since we've done a quick weekend trip, and I figured since April is here, there's no better time. So we packed up the 4Runner and we're hitting the road, hopefully taking advantage of all this rain California's been getting, and we'll find ourselves some pretty wildflowers to enjoy. So let's see what we can get up to. Well, we have been on the road now for about 3.5 hours, heading into California's Central Valley, and the colors are starting to just explode on the hills out here. It is absolutely incredible as we're driving by here. I'll try to give you a view. There's orange and yellow and blue and purple just exploding absolutely everywhere. It's a good sign. Let's hope when we get to some land we can camp on that we'll have some similar colors, because holy cow, this drive alone is worth it. Finally found ourselves a campsite right here on top of this mountain. Absolutely incredible. Just panoramic 360-degree views, and you can see the colors absolutely bursting off the hills behind me. Yellows, oranges, purples, blues. It's absolutely incredible out here, and I think Bandit's enjoying it too. Yeah, what do you think, bud? Yeah, you a happy camper? It is about 5 o'clock, and that means it's time to get dinner going. I brought the Nomad portable grill and smoker with me this time around, so let's get some charcoal going and let's get a steak on the grill for dinner tonight. I'm starting to get a little bit worried though that being this exposed up on a hilltop means we're gonna fight the wind all night long. There's a breeze that's sort of picking up, but sometimes that's just the price you have to pay for views like this. All right, that charcoal is getting going. What do you think, Bandit? You ready for dinner too, bud? Huh? While that charcoal is getting hot, I'm gonna take this opportunity to get the tent all set up. In the iKamper today, I've just got my 0-degree sleeping bag because it is still sort of cold overnight, early spring weather. And I've got the iKamper inflatable mattress pads. So what I have to inflate those with is just the cheapest inflator off Amazon. It's USB rechargeable. If you've got a better one, let me know. This one, it gets the job done, but it kind of sucks. So I'm on the hunt for a better one. You can see here, this is actually the way that I store everything up in the iKamper. So those 4 pillows stay in there. and the 2 deflated mattress pads. These are, yeah, they're self-inflating, so if you just pop the one tab open, you can hear it maybe there start to suck some air in. Get this guy going as well. And then the skinny one covers the fold-out section, and the big one covers the whole back half. Just for comparison, you can see how full this got, how firm it is. And there's the height difference. This is uninflated still, and this one fully inflated. You get about 4 inches when it's fully inflated. All right, let me show you all the view from the tent here. This is what we're waking up to. Oh, can you imagine the sunrise hitting those mountains? That's gonna be so good. I think this is one of those sunsets that the video is just never going to do justice. It's about as pretty as they come. Don't you think, bud? It's one of those sunsets that you just got no words for just how incredibly beautiful it is. The way that it's just painting the hills with shadows and bringing out all the yellows and oranges and the wildflowers around us. It's, the video's never gonna do it justice. There's no way. I wish you all could be here. But before we lose daylight entirely, we've gotta get dinner cooked. Charcoal is hot, and I think it's time to get rocking and rolling. Well, we've got just a little bit of daylight left. I don't know if you'll be able to see it over there. Yeah, the sun is pretty much below the horizon. And as it started to go away, it started to get really cold. I pulled out the first layer over the t-shirt, but we'll see how cold it ends up getting tonight. The steak is on the grill. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking really good. This Nomad portable grill and smoker, I've talked about it before. You may have seen it in a couple of videos. It's a beast. It's expensive. I think it's way overpriced, but I do really like it. If you're able to take the time and have the patience to cook with charcoal, I think this is hard to beat. Oh yeah, we're cooking. This meal tonight is nothing elaborate. It's a ribeye on the Nomad, but I decided to zhuzh it up just a little bit, and we're gonna make it like a ribeye sandwich. So I've got a hot dog bun. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Well, now it's nothing fancy, but here's what we're working with. It's smoked Gouda, sliced ribeye on a toasted bun. It'll get the job done for tonight. Quick camp meal, cooked on the Nomad. Oh. It feels really good to be out here. On the drive today, I was trying to place when my last trip was, be it a weekender or a big trip or whatever, which is probably already a sure sign that it's been way too long. And in many ways, this trip was about shaking off some of the rust, because it's been so easy for the past 6-9 months, something like that, for the stress of life and work and everything in between to make me put doing things like this to the back burner. It's easy to hit Friday afternoon and say, oh shoot, after everything I just went through this week, planning a trip, packing the truck, grocery shopping, and getting out and doing it just feels like way too much. But as I'm out here right now, I'm telling you that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is where I rest and recharge. This fills my cup so much. The scenery, the solitude, spending time with Bandit, seeing him just live his happiest life, getting to eat some good food, even if it's not fancy. And it doesn't have to be stressful to do something like this. You know, I threw a couple things in the truck last night, charged some camera batteries, and hit Safeway on the way out of town this morning. And I'm out here doing it. Well, hey, good morning, everyone. It is about 8 a.m. and the sun has started to burn off the morning chill. Bandit and I had a pretty decent night. I will say the wind picked up right around 3 a.m. and didn't let off much until the sun rose, so that was a little bit annoying, you know, just the slapping of the tent and everything like that. But otherwise, we were pretty warm, we were pretty comfortable, and like I imagined, waking up to this view is just next level. Well, now I've got my coffee made. Bandit's had his breakfast. I've been sitting here enjoying the view and watching Bandit collect all the sticks he can find, thinking about what today is going to look like for us. And I'm thinking what we're going to do is go ahead and pack up camp and hit the road in search of some more wildflowers. Here, obviously, the spot is beautiful with the yellows and the oranges, but as we go back down into the valley, there are some other dirt roads, Forest Service roads, that should bring us to some blues and some purples, and we'll see what we can see. But I think that's the plan, and eventually we're going to make our way home. So we'll spend a couple hours sort of exploring and seeing what we can find, bring you along every step of the way. Now, breaking down the tent is fairly simple. I've just got to get my sleeping bag rolled up and out of here, and then deflate these mattresses. All right, here's what it looks like when I'm all ready to pack up the tent. Mattresses are deflated, pillows lined up all the way against the back wall, and we should be good to go here. So far, nothing out here has been too technical in terms of the driving or the off-roading. I popped it into 4 high for a bit, some of these steeper climbs, and there's some off-camber stuff, some washouts, things like that. Tell you what though, I wouldn't want to be out here in a rainstorm or right after a rainstorm. I think the way this silty dirt would turn into mud, we had rain about a week ago and I encountered some mud over here already. It would be quick to get you bogged down, I think. So that's maybe the only thing to watch out for. But otherwise, yeah, fairly straightforward driving, Forest Service road type stuff. Driving into the hills now, they're just covered, absolutely covered in these guys here, which are appropriately named. This is a hillside daisy, I'm pretty sure, and we've got a lot of this purple nightshade in here as well. You know, as I see it bloom here, I think that this is purple owl's clover. But I'm sure someone on the internet can correct me if I'm wrong there. But it looks like purple's owl clover nestled in here with all these hillside daisies. This beautiful orange color here, this is rancher's fireweed, I'm pretty sure, tucked in here with the nightshade. Absolutely just blowing up as we get to these lower elevations, more into the plains. There's a ton of it. Nightshade and fireweed as far as the eye can see in both directions from the road. It's absolutely beautiful. Now this is really something. I'm not sure what we're looking at here, but it's this absolutely brilliant purplish, bluish, almost like periwinkle, I guess. Absolutely incredible. Came upon this little wash here that's just absolutely full of this purple and blue and some more of that fireweed. This is what we came for, all these colors. This is just nature coming to life in the spring here, and it's incredible. As always though, wildflowers, natural spaces like this are incredibly delicate ecosystems. So we're doing our part, we're staying on the trail, we're not wandering too much, we're not trying to mess with it, we're enjoying the natural beauty for what it is, and it's breathtaking. You can see just how bad this dirt gets when it's wet. A lot of people have come through here, looks like while it was wet, and you've got these big ruts where it must have been super muddy. The ground is pretty hard packed now, but you break through that crust and it's still a little bit wet. But I'll show you here, this is the unfortunate outcome of not being prepared, it looks like. I don't know if this Jeep just got themselves buried and couldn't get out, but it looks like they were out here while it was muddy, and they are up to the frame, just dug in. Looks like they tried a lot to get out here. Hopefully they're gonna have some buddies come help them recover this vehicle. I'm not sure how long. It doesn't look like it's been here for too long, but yeah, this is the kind of trouble mud can get you in if you're not prepared for it. That is pretty deep. Pretty deep. Don't do that. Don't do that and stay on the trail. Well, now I'm gonna go ahead and call this a successful trip chasing the super bloom. Quick overnighter to find some wildflowers. We did it. I'm absolutely speechless at just how incredible this is. The fact that we've got these wild lands accessible to us. We're so lucky. If you come out here, if you plan a trip of your own to find some wildflowers, make sure you tread lightly, treat them with respect, don't trample them, let everyone else enjoy them. For me and Bandit though, we're gonna start making tracks for home, and we'll pick you all up on the next one. Thanks for being here, thanks for coming along on the trip. Until next time, get out and explore somewhere.